Okay, you see that? That is the soles of all of these shoes plus some of their laces. Look how dirty these are. It's really bad. And full disclosure, my feet really get stinky. And so I'm hoping that this will clean them up. I'm going to clean the shoes up and the stink will be gone. We'll see though. Hello, good morning, welcome to the Less Lonely Vlog. I have a confession to make. I cut my hair. I got some mixed reviews from friends and family, but mostly it's been positive, so I'm thankful for that. You know, I just kind of needed the change. I felt like my long hair, I was working so hard on it, and I really wanted to get it down to here, but it was making it hard to care for myself in a weird way. I'd wake up in the morning and it was just a mess, and I'd throw it up in a bun, or whatever. I just felt grody half the time. What do you guys think? Does it work? Thumbs up all around? I hope so. So while I'm waiting for the soles of my shoes to get clean, I thought I'd share with you guys a list. This list is a list of things that I just, it's like a list of insecurities. Or just like a list of things that I'm not. And let me just get through this list really quick, and then I'm gonna explain why I'm sharing it. All right, here we go. What I'm about to share is a list of things that I question about myself regularly. It's stuff that I've honestly kept bottled up for the past 2 months, and I think it's really been weighing me down. This list isn't long, but it definitely is potent. Number 1, why am I such a selfish person? Number 2, why aren't I as successful as other people my age? Number 3, does my creativity have any value, or is it all in my head? And last but not least, number 4, what if I'm wasting my life away and I don't even know it? That doesn't really look right. I might have put too much. That's all water. That's all water in there. I might have put too much detergent in. You know, part of the reason why I'm cleaning off my shoes is because I also want to donate them. I have a whole bag of clothes in my car that's been sitting for months, and I'm gonna do another bag here. I have some jackets, some shirts, some old electronics, and normally I would try to make a buck off of these, but I was thinking, donating this stuff might be a better move just for right now. So the shoes, when they're done cleaning, they'll be put in the bag as well. And let me explain that list that I shared, because that's kind of weird, right? You see, my intention with sharing that list wasn't to make you feel bad for me, but it was to share kind of where I've been at. In my last couple of vlogs, I've shared that it's been hard to kind of have some motivation, and I feel like my negative thoughts have really been affecting my day-to-day. And when people ask me hey, how are you doing? And I tell them I'm in a slump or I've been really negative lately, I often quickly follow that up with, but that's not like me. That's not normally like me. But if I'm honest, I feel like that has been like me. I've been really dwelling on the negative lately. Thank you, Clarence. You're a good man, doing good work. Appreciate you taking all that. All right. Hi, Maisie. I'm back. Stuff got delivered. Yeah. It feels really good to have offloaded all of those old clothes and those shoes. I spent a lot of money on those shoes. I collected a lot, and I've been really feeling kind of convicted that just, do I have too much? Do I need any more? What's the point of all of it? What am I collecting these things for? So it felt good just to purge, you know? So I've been thinking a lot about dwelling on these negative thoughts and emotions. And if I think about my life, I often think about it like a roller coaster. I think this is just the kind of the course of life. There's a lot of ups, there's a lot of downs, there's a lot of sharp turns, you know, gut-wrenching drops, and just really strange plateaus. And like I said, you know, I wouldn't consider myself someone who focuses on the negative, but you know, lately the thing I've been only focusing on is the drops. So I wanted to do some digging. I really was curious, you know, is there a direct correlation between just negative thought and emotion and just how we live our lives? Does it really impact us as severely as it seems that it does? Hold on. Sorry, the camera was a little crooked. Is that better? So anyway, I did find something pretty amazing. I'm going to actually read it here because this next chunk is pretty dense. I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as possible. But I found an article from a professor at UNC, Chapel Hill, my hometown. Her name is Barbara Fredrickson. She's like a distinguished professor there. She teaches psychology. And she has some talks, and I've seen some stuff on YouTube and found some amazing articles. I'm gonna actually put the link below to this article that I found. I highly encourage you guys to read it. It's really amazing, but she talks about this theory she has. She calls it the broaden and build theory. Again, I'm gonna try and unpack this like kind of Cliff Notes version. The link is down below if you guys wanna read this. So here's what's really fascinating about the broaden perspective of this broaden and build theories, that actually people who express positive emotions, who think positively, actually broaden their worldview. They see more and they pay attention to more good around them. Professor Fredrickson says that it actually helps us desire more. It helps us kind of get out and actually do more positive things within our lives when we think positively and feel positive emotion. The second part of this theory, the build hypothesis, simply states that like as we continue to feel these positive things, we actually start to see that our lives change for the better. It's like it sets us kind of on a path for success. We do more. We actually take more risks. We are willing to try things that we normally wouldn't be willing to try. And we actually have a lot more acceptance for people around us. So later on in this article, they actually state that positive emotions are fleeting and positive thoughts are fleeting. And that sounds really like dark and grim, but what they mean is that literally our minds only hold on to positive thoughts and feelings for like a couple of minutes, and then they go away. They later said that the negative thoughts and negative emotions actually narrow our like worldview, meaning that we only focus on those things and we can carry those things around with us for days. These negative emotions and thoughts are attention grabbers, and we spend more time, energy, and focus on them than we do positive thoughts and emotions. What? So, you know, I started this vlog with a list of negative thoughts and emotions that have just been like in here for the past weeks, months. It feels like since the beginning of the year, really. And if I allow myself to keep thinking those things, I'm probably just gonna remain stuck. I'm gonna have a hard time being creative, having motivation, really caring at all. And the kicker is I know that just because I've kind of read about positive thinking and positive emotions, those negative thoughts and feelings just aren't gonna go away. I think the danger of that list is that it was just living up in my brain. I wasn't getting it out. I wasn't processing it with anybody. It was just living up there, festering. And I was literally like tunnel vision on it. I couldn't think of anything other than the list. So for me, I think the first step to kind of getting past that and kind of growing and kind of getting on the trajectory of that positive thinking and positive emotional kind of thought process is simply by voicing the negative. And the more that I voice the negative, the more that I can kind of see that, hey, yeah, that may be true. I may not have everything that I want, and I may not be as good as fill in the blank, but here's what I do have. It helps me kind of take inventory of where I'm at and find appreciation for the little things that I have. Anyways, I just thought I would share that because I know it's easy to be skeptical about all of this. You know, it's like just thinking positive isn't going to change my life. But practicing positivity and practicing mindfulness and taking inventory of things that we can be thankful for and things that we can be hopeful for does play a huge role in our demeanor and perspective on life. Or something like that.
Decided to go on a run this afternoon. meeting Keith up here at Wiseacre in just a little bit. We got a food truck and a train, so I'm not sure if you can hear any of this. I'm thankful for the perspective shift a little bit. I feel like this is the first step in many. The first step of many to getting back on the right track. Super good.
That beer was 15%. How do you feel?
I feel fine. Mine was not.
Mine was 15%. I can't believe that beer was 15%. It's not even 5 o'clock yet. But I hope you guys feel a little less lonely after today. Thanks for watching. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.